Sweet, smoky, and fall off the bone tender. This is backyard barbecue done the right way. And I'm gonna show you how to make the most delicious and best barbecue ribs on the Platinum Kamado. Let's get started and fire up this 200-pound ceramic titan. First, we wanna get the grill hot. I'm gonna get you a chimney full of charcoal. I like to use quality briskets, none of that cheap stuff. And I'm using natural wood fire starters, none of that lighter fluid. After 15 to 20 minutes in the chimney, you'll see that thick smoke disappear, and you got that nice clean smoke. Now while the grill's getting fired up nicely, we're gonna dress up these ribs. Clean up that membrane, trim them up like you like, and now it's time to season it up. Now I'm using olive oil as a binder. I've used other things, but I really enjoy olive oil. It doesn't impart any flavor, and it does just what I need for my spice rub. Now I love a delicious balance of sweet and heat, so that's what I'm using in my rub, and you want to make sure you coat every square inch of these bad boys right here. And of course, for the final touches, I throw some cracked pepper and some salt on the top before we throw this on the grill. And while we wait for the charcoal to get going and the ribs to impart that flavor, let me tell you why this beast of a Kamado from New Age is my go-to.
Can't smoke no ribs without no smoke. Platinum Kamado grill is next level. It's next level flavor. It takes all the headache out of it. I mean, this thing cooks.
It's got more than enough room to cook for the crowd. In my case, a family of 5, and this baby is virtually indestructible. Now the charcoal is ready. Oil up them grates, layer on them ribs, and I'm cooking indirect heating on the right side. That way we get that nice smoke and that even heating. Close that lid, adjust that intake on the bottom, control it on the top, and you get that perfect temperature for smoking of about 225 to 250. Now to maintain that moisture, about every hour, spritz on some apple juice, a little bit of water.
Now it's time to dress these ribs for the second half.
Now it's time to wrap them before we throw them back on the grill. We're gonna put a little butter, some honey, and of course some brown sugar. This is gonna help to make them tender, juicy, and give them a visual glaze that's beautiful, but also fall off the bone delicious.
Gonna make this nice and tight. Yeah. Two down.
Now we throw them back on the grill wrapped up. You wanna leave those up there until you get an internal temperature of about 198 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And after about an hour or so, look at that. Juicy, tender.
Now it's time to sauce it up for a good finish. Now we're gonna throw them back on for about 15 minutes.
This allows them to get a little more sticky and to caramelize that sauce.
Four hours later, they done, rested and ready. Now we're gonna cut them up and serve them up. Look at that, the color, the texture, the flavor, unbelievable. Now listen, I've always cooked. I love cooking. Grilling was like secondary until now. Best ribs I've ever made, some of the best I've ever tasted. And I like to say, sometimes it is the tools. And this Platinum Kamado grill by New Age is a beast. The easy part is cooking on the Platinum Kamado. The hard part is, am I gonna share?